Glamarina Loon. So it's been a little bit since I have done a mukbang, and I just felt like sitting and eating lots and talking with you. So I hope you have fun. Today I have some Chinese food. This is from a restaurant called Hunan Palace. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm not sure if I am. But yeah, I usually get Chinese food from them because they're kind of the only ones that deliver to me. So, but it's good, it's good. So today, oh, also, kind of red here, so just ignore that. I was holding my baby. So I'll put a picture of him here. And I think I'm a little allergic to him, but I refuse to accept our care because he's so cute. So I got 2 lunch specials. I got sweet and sour chicken, and it came with fried rice and an egg roll, which I didn't realize would come with an egg roll. So I got another egg roll on the side. So we got a lot. And I was almost gonna get another, but I thought, no, it's fine. I'll just eat one. I'm very glad I didn't. And then I got lo mein, and that also comes with fried rice and an egg roll. And also you will hear Starla a lot in the background because she's up and she's very energetic and stuff, but yeah, Starla's my beautiful cockatiel. So anyway, and then I got egg drop soup and wonton soup, and then they give me big little crispies. They're called, yeah, so I've got egg drop soup and wonton soup here for them. And I got 2 fortune cookies, which we will eat at the end. Oh, I think I got a napkin. Oh well. And then I am drinking, what is it? It's cranberry honeysuckle tea. It's very good. Okay, well that is the food. Let us try it first. Let's see. What do I want to try first? Let me try some of this. Put some of this in. Want it in first. Put a little. Well, depending on the whole bag, I guess. Oh, I haven't had Chinese food in forever. I was craving it so much. This is the egg drop soup. Well, it's just so nice and warm. Just like comforting. It's so good. I don't know if you can see. I don't want to spill it. That is delicious. Okay, now we'll try this one. Has the little green onions and lots of yumminess in here. Wonton soup. Oh, you know what? Last time I got it, they didn't have any of this in it. It was, well, it just had the green onion, I think. It was great. The onion is a little strong for me. Tastes pretty good. I like the egg drop one better, I think. It was like, you just inhaled it's a whiff of onion. Okay, let's try some of these. Sweet and sour chicken is my absolute favorite since I was little. I was a very picky child, and when we would go to the buffets and stuff, I would only eat sweet and sour chicken. My palate is much much better now, and I love so many different dishes, but sweet and sour chicken just always reminds me of being a little kid, and just I love the sweetness. I have such a sweet tooth, so. Well, you can never go wrong with sweet and sour chicken. I think no matter where I've gone, I've never had bad sweet and sour chicken. Fried rice, however, makes it or breaks it for me. It's good. It's good. Could use maybe a little more flavor, but it's pretty good. Okay, let's try this. I've never had their lo mein, so let's see. does it have in here? I think I got it with chicken. Mmm. Mmm. That's freaking good. Mmm. That's exactly what I was craving. Delicious. Let's get some more. That's very good. Okay, now I need a bite of an egg roll. I love to dip it in the sweet and sour sauce. They didn't give me as much today. Usually, I would give it to me on a whole separate thing. I did get the lunch special today. That's probably why. But I love when I can just dip it in there. I love egg rolls. I forgot to bring a napkin over. It's okay. So today I thought we will catch up with life and what I've been loving, what I've been playing, all that. Look at my gnome, isn't he so cute? My mom, she ever since I told her I like gnomes, she has been bringing me gnomes all of the time, or taking, whenever she sees one, she's like, oh, come on, like, let's go get it. So I have gnomes everywhere. I don't know if you see also the sign behind me. She brought this to me too. I love it. Right now my house is just a pastel gnome wonderland. And the reason I love gnomes so much too is because of Sims. If you've ever played, gnomes have like a special little meaning in the game, and I find it so fun. I hate this chair so much. It makes so much noise. But, oh well. What was I saying? So, what's been happening in my life? So, see, the last time I kind of filled you guys in on my life was, I think, in December. I got distracted by personal things. And so anyways, since then, I guess we'll start off with some of the sadder things that have been going on. Last month, on the beginning of February, my baby Charming, my poodle, he passed away. I had had him for quite a few years. I found him a few years ago on the streets. It was very sudden. He passed on the way to the vet, and yeah, it was really, really hard. He was a sweet boy, and he was a little older, so I'm glad though that he got to spend some time with me, and that yeah, that he was really loved, and I adored him. I think no animal has loved me so fiercely as that dog, and he was really wonderful. He's my Prince Charming. And then a couple of weeks after that, my mom, there's this dog next door to her that she loves him so much, and she feels the owners don't take very good care of him. So we were kind of trying to plan a way to maybe get him, not kidnap him, just like call, what is it, 311 to see about, getting a welfare check. Or no, I think at that point we were kind of thinking we would just go over and see if they would give him to us. But that didn't work out, and she just kind of felt she really wanted a dog, but she had a very specific dog in mind. And I was looking at the shelters to see if I could find that particular breed, because I told her, it's better to adopt. I am very much against like getting dogs from breeders. So I was looking, but I came across this dog who was 15 years old. He's a Labrador, and he had just been brought in. He looked so old and so sad. And Labradors only live, I think, 10 to 12 years. So I went to the shelter to go see him, and it turned out he was deaf. They thought blind at the time, but I found out later he was not blind, but he was deaf. And very much dealing with arthritis. He could barely walk. And I just couldn't leave him there. They told me that his owners had brought him in because he was old and they just didn't, I guess, want to deal with it anymore. Because it was, you know, difficult to get him to eat and to walk around and stuff. It was just, I don't know, to me, I couldn't see myself doing something like that. Of course, I don't know their circumstances, so I'm trying not to judge them, but it made me sad. And I just couldn't leave him there, so I brought him home, and I knew I was only going to be able to have him for a little while, because I didn't, you could just tell he was in bad shape, and he wasn't going to have much longer, but I thought I'll make him as comfortable as possible, and just give him some love in his last years. Because, you know, when you go to the shelter, I know, like, they do their very, very best and with what they have and the funding, but it is stressful for the animals. And I just thought, him being that old, it's really hard. I mean, you could just tell he was in pain. But he started doing much better. Like, when I first got him, his fur was terrible. It was so dry. It didn't even feel like fur. It was tough, but I got him some supplements and some good food in him, and we got some exercise, and he was doing so much better. And then one day it just took a turn and he couldn't even get up anymore. We went to the vet, and she said he had heartworms and it was too advanced. He probably had it for quite a while, and the procedure that they do to get rid of it, she said that she didn't think he would be able to handle it. He was too old and it would most likely cause a heart attack. So and he couldn't get up anymore. I had to carry him in, and he was a big dog, so it was very hard. But he was having accidents, and he didn't really want to eat anymore. So I just realized that his quality of life wasn't doing well anymore. So I had to let him go, and that was really hard, especially right after charming. I mean, I went into it knowing it could happen. I just hoped I would have a little bit more time. But I am happy that I had those 2 weeks with him, because he was a wonderful boy. I've never had a big dog before. I've always had small dogs, and it was a fun new energy, and he was just a sweet boy. His name was Chapo. I don't know if I mentioned that. That was already the name he had when he went into the shelter, and I just thought it was fun, so I kept it. And he was just so sweet, and seeing him warm up to me at first when he got here, he seemed kind of confused, and he wouldn't, not that he was scared of me, he just seemed kind of indifferent to me. And seeing him actually come up to me for pets and trying to follow me around, even though, you know, he could barely walk and stuff, it was just nice to I don't know, bond with him, I suppose. And he was so wonderful. I wish I had had more time with him too. But it did kind of solidify my thoughts on fostering in the future. I think right now my heart just can't take any more loss. So my heart needs a little bit of a break. But in the future, I'd really like to foster more dogs, and especially senior dogs. Senior dogs have a special place in my heart. So that is the sad stuff. Starting this off really upbeat, but I just want to share that because it was important, and it was an important part of my month last month, and it's been a little rough, but I keep going. So, on to happier things. Starla, my cockatiel, I think I've mentioned this before. When the home she was at before me, I think they meant well, but well, first of all, there was just a lot of chaos in that home. When they did try to interact with her, it was a little traumatizing for her. I don't think they meant it to be that way, but it was just a little. They would chase her around a lot and stuff, and for birds, that they are prey animals, so it's not the best way to do it. She has a lot of fear, and fear of hands and humans, and she hates everything. But I'm working with her every day, and we're getting somewhere, and I feel so happy. Like a lot of, I mean, it's still, she doesn't quite like bonding with me. We're still working on that, but she is so much more comfortable out, and been trying some new things so that she's not so cage bound, because that's what kind of happened, is she just got so scared of being out that she just wanted to be in a cage. And for a bird, you want them to be able to fly around, and well, I do. So we're working more and more on that, and she's getting more comfortable being out for longer stretches of time. Still working on her whole thing with hands. I can get her to step up, but it is very specific. It has to be from her cage onto my hand for a short period of time. If she is already out of the cage, it is very difficult for her to come onto my hand. So working on that, but I'm very hopeful, and I can just see that she wants to interact with me. She just has that fear, and we'll take it at her pace. I don't mind. And so it's cool though when you make even like those baby steps with animals. It's nice. So, as for games, well, let's go into video games now. I got really into Animal Crossing again. I mean, I love Animal Crossing. It's just my like comfort game. So that's probably why I've been reaching for it more. I feel it's a game you can just pick up. And you know, all the characters are always so happy to see you when you've been gone for so long. And I just really wanted to completely redo my island. I got so tired of the look of it. So I've been redoing it, and it just feels so satisfying, I guess, when you get a little chunk done and it looks the way you want it to. And there's so many new features since one of the last patches. I've been exploring that more too. And yeah, it's just been the thing that daily I have to go onto my island and at least do some things. I'm trying to collect more and more recipes. I think the food recipes are really fun too. But yeah, just in general, more recipes, more items. I'm having a lot of fun with it again. So there's that. Then I just got Rune Factory 5, which if you saw the video before this, and you know that already. But anyways, I got Rune Factory 5, and I've been playing that, and I really love it. I've never played Rune Factory before, and I feel so disappointed in myself. I've seen it, and I don't know why I didn't. Like, it has every single element of a game that I would love. What stopped me? I don't know. Especially because I played Harvest Moon, Story of Seasons. Gosh. But anyways, I found it now, and that's what counts. And so I'm really liking it. So much to do, so many features. But anyways, I'll go more into that review soon. I plan on doing a whole video about it. Something like that. Then I want to get Ghostwire Tokyo. I just can't decide. I've been seeing reviews, and it's so mixed. Like, I don't know. I mean, no matter what, I'm going to get the game. I'm just kind of thinking of waiting for a sale, because, you know, it's still pretty expensive. I did just buy Rune Factory. So yeah, I don't know. If you've played Ghostwire Tokyo, or if you're playing it, can you please let me know what your thoughts are? Because I'm on the fence. I've on one hand, I just feel sometimes, you know, everyone has different tastes in games. So I might really love it, and I'm just sitting on it and missing out. But also, it is a lot of money, so what if I hate it? I don't know. But maybe next week I'll get it. I don't know. Or maybe tonight. Who knows? Because I am a very impulsive person and I am not good at waiting, but we will see. But let me know if you've played it. It looks so cool. It looks so fun. And then what else have I been wanting to play? Persona Ultimate Arena came out and that looks really fun too. Thinking about getting, I mean, you know, I have to get everything Persona. So I'm kind of thinking of getting that. You know what? Never mind, I don't want this right now. So that's another game I want to get. And then today I saw that Tales of Arise is on sale. So very tempted because it's like 50% off. So that's the other thing. Like I need to get that right now because it's on sale right now. And that one I did kind of start it and I was really enjoying it. Well, I tried the demo. I was really enjoying it and I love RPGs. But it is a long game too. And that is kind of the thing, is I'm very drawn to games that are very long and are going to take me forever to finish, because also I don't just blast through games. I tend to take a very long time. So I don't know. So many games, so little time. I did just buy a few games too that I really need to finish as well. Well, I did just get quite a few games and just, I don't know, it's been, for a while there, things weren't quite grasping my attention. Or you know how it is, like when you like the idea of a game, but then when you're playing it, kind of like, no, don't feel like it right now. You have to be really in the mood. On to movies and TV shows. I saw The Adam Project last week. I really liked it. It was much, much better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be very stupid, but it wasn't. I highly recommend it. It's on Netflix. It's if you like sci-fi, time travel movies, and I guess Ryan Reynolds, then go for it. Even if you don't really love Ryan Reynolds, it's a good movie. I recommend it. Then shows, Our Flag Means Death on HBO with Taika Waititi. It was so good. It's so funny. I love that kind of humor, and also very, very touching, very moving. And yeah, I really recommend it if you like movies like What We Do in the Shadows and, well, just Taika Waititi's humor. You'll very much like this. I know he didn't create it. He's just a producer, but he is in it as an actor. So I recommend it. It's really funny. And all the episodes should be up now on HBO. If you haven't watched it, watch it. Oh, anime. I've been watching My Cosplay Darling. That one's really cute. I kind of hadn't been watching anime for a little bit, but I really love that one. Oh, and Platinum End, but I'm not doing Platinum End at all. My Cosplay Darling too. It's ongoing. Well, Platinum End, I'm just not caught up at all. But but I do really like it. It's supposed to be in the same world as Death Note. So that one's really good, but it's kind of like opposite. You know, we have a protagonist that's very good. So it's really cool. And then My Cosplay Darling is much more of a light-hearted anime, a lot more fan service. But I think it's really popular right now. I kept seeing girls cosplaying the main character, but I didn't know what it was from. I just happened upon the anime and I was like, oh, that's that character. But it's really sweet. It's just such a sweet little gem of an anime. I love shows and movies and anything really about a character who's kind of an oddball but finds people that understand them, and that's very much this anime. And there's cute costumes and cute anime girls, so that's cool too. And what else? Been watching lots and lots of K-dramas. That is just my life right now. Gives me very unrealistic expectations for love, but I feel K-dramas, it gives me a way more unrealistic expectations than even Disney movies and stuff. It's just so romantic. It's so beautiful, and I really only watch the romantic K-dramas. But yeah, so many. I'm kind of thinking of making a video about some of my favorites, because it's just been life lately. And What else? K-pop. I'm super into K-pop. K-dramas I've been loving for, I don't know, I think like at least 1.5 to 2 years now. K-pop is just a recent love of mine, and I've become obsessed. I think so many of the K-pop groups, it just reminds me of when I was little and was really into the girl groups and stuff. I feel like you don't really see too many girl groups anymore, or boy bands, I suppose. So really into K-pop, and it's just so fun and infectious, and it brings out my vibrations, and I just feel like dancing. So love K-pop. Last thing I guess is, oh, Critical Role. Critical Role I've been so obsessed with. Learning how to play Dungeons and Dragons by watching that, and I got the handbook. I don't know if I talked about this already, but yeah, just been really obsessed with Critical Role. For their 7-year anniversary last week or the week before, I went to the movies and I got to go see it on the big screen, and that was really fun. And yeah, just been obsessed. If you've been watching, let me know who your favorite character is. Mine is Fern. I adore Fern, my whole heart. Oh, I think the last time I did a mukbang, I think I talked about Exandria Unlimited. I know I had watched it around that time. And so I think the new campaign hadn't even started yet. I feel like it didn't. And so, yeah, this week they're gonna do Exandria Unlimited. Is coming back for the one shot. So that's really exciting. Yeah, Fern is my favorite. And then also Fresh Cut Grass, of course. But everyone is so good. Everyone adds something. I mean, they're all really good. I don't know. I mean, it's Fern, Fresh Cut Grass, Ladna, and Chetney. They're probably like my absolute faves. But yeah, Fern is my babe. I love Fern so much. I really can't wait to cosplay her at some point. That'll be really fun. I guess that's it for today. I thought this is probably a really long video already. Yeah. So I'm gonna finish eating. Thank you for sitting with me and letting me talk about just random things. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me, having lunch with me. Big kisses, and talk to you later. Bye.